Today, we're going to talk about being ready. This is the thing I hear so often from people who know in their being, in their heart of hearts, that they meant to serve and they want to generate income doing their soul work. They run into this thing, I'm not ready. I'm not ready because I don't know enough. Maybe that's yours. I'm not ready because I haven't educated myself enough, haven't gotten some certification that says, hey, I am a life coach, or I am this type of a healer, or I know this kind of a technique, or whatever. Maybe you feel not ready because you feel like you still have all this baggage yourself. And it's like, well, if I'm not, a master myself, highly enlightened and whatever, then how could I possibly be this person who's generating income doing her soul work? And I'm here to tell you that is not how it works. If you feel the calling within you, it's because you meant to do it. And if you meant to do it, universe gave you all the right parts. It's already in there. You don't have to learn all this other stuff in order to start doing it. It's actually the other way around. You need to start doing it. And as you are doing it, you're going to notice what is it that actually would be beneficial to add to what you're doing. You might take a course, you might read a book, you might learn some other technique that you then add to working with your clients. But that comes after. That's not the front. That's the behind the scenes thing. That's the add-on. So one of the main issues is always that somehow I'm not in my own worthiness at the place where I can support others, when actually you know that you meant to. So what you need to realize is that you would not have that call within you. You wouldn't have that desire to do it if you weren't meant to do it. The universe is a very efficient place. If you feel like this is something that's meant to happen for me, that's because it actually is. And the longer you stay with, but I'm not ready, the further you're pushing that away. And there are people who live their whole life and they never feel ready, and then they die, and then they never got to serve. Don't be that person. Instead, look at like, okay, this is the time on earth when people need consciousness. I know I have a lot of wisdom. I know I have a lot of caring. I know I hold space for people in this amazing way. I know I have certain skills here that I understand, and there's some skills that I don't understand. I want to put it all together into something that I can then present to somebody and get paid for doing it, so that I can serve somebody and then have the abundance come back to me, that I can impact somebody's life deeply and be there for them and have this flow of wealth support me. This is what I literally do with my clients. I literally help you extract your unique soul expertise, something that is in there to begin with, not the skills you've learned, but something that you are. Then we package that thing into your unique way, your methodology, your system, how you meant to present that to the world. That is not something you need to learn from the outside. If you're learning it from the outside, in fact, that means it's wrong, it's incorrect. Because no true alignment works by something, oh, I've learned this in this lifetime and this is why I'm supposed to do it. It's the other way around. You came into this lifetime with a gift. And if you know in your being you meant to serve and you meant to get paid for doing that work, then definitely let's talk. Because this is what we can do with your lifetime. We can literally extract that wisdom, package that, then teach you how to present this correctly to the people so you can start bringing in wealth for the specific thing that you are meant to do. This is how we serve. You might never feel ready. I just really want you to get that. You might never feel ready. If you're waiting for that feeling, you can wait till your life is over. So this feeling of ready or not ready is actually a form of self-protection that the lower self part of us comes up with when it says, oh, no, if I fail, then I'm not safe and then I will get killed. Or if I show up and I say something that's different than my community believes, I will get killed. Or if I somehow do something and somebody doesn't like it, then I will be pushed out and rejected and get killed. It always kind of goes back to getting killed part, because a lot of us been in the situation, the witch wound, right? Where we showed up, where we brought this amazing truth and wisdom and power, and boom, the village killed us, or burnt us, or damaged us somehow, or at least rejected us and pushed us out. So understanding that that is not what's happening now, that is not the 21st century you're actually living in, will help you separate those two. There is a feeling reality based on all this past stuff, and then there's a current reality based on, are you going to be of value and serve or not? So if you know that this is what you want to do and you want to generate income doing it, then the past, ready or not ready, is irrelevant. It gets worked on while you show up. It still, of course, gets activated, and of course you have to deal with it, but it happens while you're here. If you're sitting here waiting for this to at some point get better so that you can, that will never happen. So all these past protections, they simply trying to make you like everybody else, because on this planet for a very long time it's been safe to be like others so that we fit in, we don't stick out, and this is the group tribal field. But if you notice, this is the problem, right? Upgrading that tribal field, bringing in individuality and uniqueness and something amazing that can overall shift the planetary consciousness into eventually unity consciousness. Well, how do you think that's going to happen? That's only going to happen by you sticking out, by you being different, by you actually being a different you. Not the hidden you, not the lower self you, but the higher soul self you, the you that's meant to do something, you that brought in the gift. So no matter how scared that you is, she is the one that's meant to show up and do it. And if we keep trying to be hidden in order to be protected, and you're waiting when it's gonna be safe to come out, you're within the illusion. It's like being inside a bell and it rings, danger, 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 and you're just hoping at some point the danger will go away and the bell will stop ringing. It will not stop ringing, because what we're trying to do is bring the culture of the higher consciousness into the lower consciousness. So you're saying, well, I just wait for all the lower consciousness on earth to go away and then I will be ready to show up and, do my thing. We are the ones who are going to change this. We are the ones who create a different pattern, which means the only way that's going to happen is by you actually being the person who's saying, okay, I know I'm scared, but I also know that I got something and I'm here to serve. And there are different ways of serving. You can serve by being in a certain frequency. You don't need to generate income through it. You don't need to work with clients. You can just be in a certain frequency and maintain that energy and constantly deliver it consistently to the planetary field. If you can handle that, you're serving. So notice if you're like, well, I don't need to make money doing it. I can just, vibrate and just do it that way. Great. But are you? Are you actually vibrating that way consistently? If not, I have programs for that. Transcension Gate, definitely you're welcome. Join and learn how to do so more consistently. But if you in your being know that you really, 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 really want to convert this thing that you feel, this energy that goes through you, this love that you feel for humanity, into something that generates income for you. So maybe you eventually that way will leave your job, maybe and replace that income. Maybe you already doing this on your own and you want to grow further and utilize that energy, but actually make it into a real business, not sort of a part-time whatever that occasionally works. That means you need to step out of the I'm not ready, which you'll never be, and actually claim that position in life. Actually claim that, yeah, I'm the taller one than others. Yep, that doesn't make me better. It just makes me different. It makes me a leader. And if this is where you are, definitely reach out. I would love to talk to you and help you, because I have exactly programs to help with that so that you can start generating income, doing the thing you're doing with love, with integrity, with higher frequency, and know how to promote it out into the world and get paid. Because we're meant to get paid for the soul work. This whole Piscean age of everybody's poor and spiritual is over. We're now in Aquarian age with individuality, with uniqueness, and with so much abundance. But to bring abundance, we must deliver value. That value is in a frequency you're generating and the service you're providing. So maintaining a higher frequency that is aligned at all times consistently is part of service of where we're going. And I can definitely teach you more on how to do that. So reach out, the link is in description of this video, and hopefully we will connect and see how I can help in your specific situation. My love to you.